Thank you again for being a part in whatever way to the summit, Finding Faith After Trauma. I appreciate each and every one of you. Our next guest is a very special guest, and that's how I wrote about her in the summit description. She's our special guest today. She's been a part of my summits before, Elizabeth Kipp. Elizabeth's title for her talk today is called Journey of Discovery, Nurturing Faith as a Spiritual Experience. Elizabeth is a stress management and historical trauma specialist, ancestral clearing, addiction recovery coach, and best-selling author of The Way Through Chronic Pain, Choose to Reclaim Your Healing Power. And I do have the book, but it's on Kindle, so I thought it'd be just weird to hold up my Kindle, right? I do highly recommend her book for anyone that's struggling with chronic pain. Elizabeth's website is elizabethkipp.com, really hard to remember. We will link her book in the chat. She was on our podcast, and we'll put that also in the chat. Her free gift for everyone in attending, whether replay or live, is 5 ways to relieve stress, anxiety, and fear. She has given us a tremendous bonus for those who upgrade to the VIP package. And it's 12 modules. It's the value of it. I don't know what she has it priced as. I think she gets people to pay what they can for when she's selling it. But the value is, there's no value on things that heal or pain, right? But the VIP bonus she has for us is called Heal Here Now, Mindfulness and Trauma Recovery. I feel like I want to say other things, Elizabeth, but I can't talk all day because it's your turn.
Thank you so much. Let me know when I'm pinned because I'm seeing you. Am I good? Okay, thank you so much. It's my distinct pleasure to be a special guest speaker here at the summit, and I've enjoyed meeting everyone and listening to everyone. I have learned so much. I'd like to begin with an opening, like a centering. Shall I be so bold as to say the word prayer in this format? And in respect for the rules of the summit, I've used the word I and me instead of we and us. Thank you, source of all that is, whatever that is, for the gift of life. Show me, guide me in my life. Help me stay open to new levels of awareness, new possibilities, and new solutions that have so far been out of my reach. Guide me into the alignment into the truth. Let me remember that I'm a beginner to my next step. And please grant me the capacity to release the grip of old beliefs that no longer serve me. And from the set aside prayer, today, help me set aside everything I think I know about you. Source, everything I think I know about myself, everything I think I know about others, and everything I think I know about my recovery, so that I may have an open mind and a new experience with all these things. Please help me see the truth. As a trauma-trained addiction recovery coach, my biggest challenge with clients is to help them find or rediscover faith when they've lost it. Finding faith is a power within a power greater and more loving than ourselves, is a linchpin in any 12-step recovery program. And as a betrayal recovery coach, rebuilding trust is the linchpin in the healing process. How do we start this? Where do we start? What if we're still in trauma and are searching for faith? What steps do we take? And what if we have faith, but we've decided it's not enough? What then? So let's start at the beginning. First, the good news is that we can heal from trauma. Right there is something huge to celebrate. Next, let's look at the title of this summit, Finding Faith After Trauma. Well, what are we finding faith in? In truth. Well, what truth is that? We'll look at that in a moment. In our authentic self, in safety, in relationship and play, in connection. When we lose our connection or our sense of it, no wonder we lose faith. In the pulse of life coursing through all life and all creation. You are, each of us, is in relationship with this pulse of life. The joy of living is about having a vibrant, aligned relationship with it. So, even though my mind is convinced sometimes that the whole world is against me, the truth is that I'm part of this impulse of life and it flows through everything. How can something I'm an integral part of that's flowing through me be against me? And what are we finding? We're discovering. What will this discovery reveal to us? We're in a process. Will we resist this process or try and push or pull on it? Or will we do what we can to align with it and allow its flow to direct us? We're facing the unknown. Can you have faith that you can achieve something new? That healing is possible and available to you, even in the face of all you've experienced. Can you have faith in this? Faith and trust are each a state of being. We feel it as an experience. Our experience in the moment is part of the truth of the moment. When you're in faith, where do you feel it? When you trust, what does that feel like? Where is it located in the body? Or when you experience trust, does it feel like more like a puzzle piece finally coming into place, like an alignment? Do you feel contracted or expanded when you feel the state of faith or the state of trust? And what is truth? Let's begin at the beginning with the breath. We're born on an inhale and we die on an exhale. The quality of our life is determined by the quality of our breath. So we begin with the breath. It's the bridge through all of our lived experience. Let's learn to leverage its power and use it to our advantage. Consider this. You may have heard this. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. Now, where does the word live? It lives on the breath, on the exhale. And here's the thing about trauma and the breath. In a trauma response, the breath becomes dysregulated, we become disconnected with our authentic self, and we lose track of the rhythm or of the flow of life. When we learn to regulate the breath, we can leverage the power to rediscover our connection to our authentic self, to our connection with others, and into the flow of life. We're no longer trying to cringe or control. We relax into life itself. So how do we find faith? Let's start right here with what we have at hand. We have the present moment, the breath, the heartbeat, and the pulse of life moving through us. We can use breath practices, and I'll take you through a few, to balance the brain and the emotions, to cool emotions, to calm ourselves. Consider this. We cannot receive a breath until we release the one we already have in us. This visioning teaches us so many things. Letting go, receiving, trust in letting go, trust in ourselves, trust in life, an understanding of the energy of life, expanding and contracting, releasing and receiving. And it teaches us we cannot receive the new until we release the old. And remember, the heart and the lungs are intimately connected through a ligament from the diaphragm to the heart. So the breath is a direct connection to our heart, the seat of love, which sits at the core of faith and trust. Let's see, do we have time to do a little breath work? I'd love just to share
Yes,
just a little bit of breath work.
you do have time, and I took some of your time so you can reclaim it.
If you could just sit up with a straight back, sit evenly on both sitting bones straight in the back. Relax the shoulders back and down so you can raise the heart. Bring the chin in just a little bit so the back of the neck is flat. And relax the breath. And now I want you to take an inhale, and as you inhale, allow the belly to fill and expand. And as you exhale, bring the abdominal muscles together, the in and up a little bit to push the air out of the diaphragm. Inhaling, expanding the belly. Exhaling, contracting the belly. In and out. And one more, in and out. We have enough time for me to take you through 3 minutes of alternate nostril breathing. This is a beautiful method of balancing both hemispheres of the brain and balancing the emotions. So when I get, get reactive to life, I sit back and I sit up, I get centered, and I do 3 minutes of alternate nostril breathing, and it actually brings the physiology, the nervous system back into this regulation and more parasympathetic. Now I can think because when I get activated, I can't think straight. So stay in the position, and this time we're going to cover the right nostril, inhale on the left. And cover the left, exhale on the right. Nice, long, slow, and deep. Inhale on the right, long and slow. Switch, exhale slowly on the left. Inhale on the left. Switch, exhale on the right. We're always switching just before the exhale. Inhale right. Switch, exhale left. Inhale left. Switch, exhale right. And inhale left. I'm sorry, right. Exhale left. Now bring the hand down, normalize the breath. That was 2 minutes. I'm going to take you through 1 minute of something called Satali breath. It looks weird, but it's very powerful, and it's a way to cool emotions. So coming into summertime, or even in this group, like my emotions get fired up, and I do 3 minutes of Satali breath, and it's amazing. It looks weird, but give it a try. So we're going to inhale through either pursed lips or curved tongue. Not everybody can curve their tongue like that, so you just do it through pursed lips. We're going to inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. Here we go. Nice, long and slow. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose, long and slow. And inhale through the mouth one more time. Exhale through the nose, nice, long and slow, keeping that exhale as long or longer than the inhale. Relax the breath. Try it out. I tell you, one of my teachers, we normally do that for just 3 minutes, but one of my teachers took us through 11 minutes of that last June. And I was amazed at how it changed my nervous system. It was great. And the last thing I'm going to share is just inhaling only through the left and exhaling through the left. Inhale through the left and exhale through the left. That stimulates the calming center in the brain. So when you start feeling activated and you want to calm down, you send that signal to the brain to calm down by just inhaling and exhaling through the left. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this. We have another breath master coming later today. Hopefully I didn't get on a step on her parade too much. I brought my own spin on it. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Elizabeth. And I don't think that there could be such a thing as too much help with our breathing. So yeah, it's all a blessing. That was amazing. But Elizabeth, too, you shared a poem with me last night in email, and I didn't get a chance to respond. If you are comfortable, it was beautiful. If you are comfortable, you're welcome to share that in the chat or the Facebook group. I think it's beautiful, and I think you put words to doubts that other people may struggle to find the words for. So it was just really beautiful. Thank you. And if there's you can take 1 minute for questions if there are any. And also you can take questions to the Facebook group. If anyone has a quick question, you're welcome to go.
Did you
You're getting
study
love.
under Yogi Bhajan's
I
practices?
have taken about 700 hours of training under the Yogi Bhajan model, 3HO model, but I've had yoga training with many other teachers. And
Okay.
yeah,
Mhm.
I have.
Yes.
Yeah, you recognize that, did you?
Yes. I did. My husband as well. Yes. And me.
Okay, everyone, please visit Elizabeth. Oh, Crystal, do you have a question?
Is there
I'm sorry.
time?
Go ahead.
Okay, am I correct? The inhale through the curl tongue and exhale through the nostrils, you said has something to do with the nervous system?
What all the breath does will affect the nervous system. All of it will. We go ahead. What was the question specifically?
Would that help with small fiber neuropathy pain?
I can't answer that question.
Thank you.
But check out her book, Crystal, on chronic pain healing. There would be lots of exercises.
I plan
There's
on it.
also, yeah, there's also an app, and I can't think of it right now. Elizabeth, do you know what it is that is about chronic pain? If I,
Calm, the Calm app, I believe. The Calm app.
yeah,
CAL.
that one's meditation, but there's a specific
Okay.
one just about chronic pain, and I will get it to you guys.
I don't
It's
remember.
the only problem with the pain, the chronic pain app that I have, there's a fee for it, but it's the world-renowned pain doctors doing the app, and it's a lot about nervous system work. And so I will share that in the chat in a minute. I just have to look it up. So thank you so much, Elizabeth. You are just wise beyond my comprehension. So thank you. All right, so I'm gonna unpin Elizabeth. We all know how smooth I am with this stuff. Oh, turn off the recording, Karen. Stop recording.